What is going on, you guys? Jay here with Clutch Detailing and Jay's Mobile Detailing. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. God bless you, by the way. It is a little crisp morning right now as at the time of this video. As you can see right now, I have a paint correction job to do. Now, this customer ended up hitting me up wanting to do a ceramic coating, and they had other detailers come out, but they were on the fence about it. I told them, you know what, just because of budget, we can go ahead and do just everything that includes the ceramic coating except for the ceramic coating. I can just go ahead and put on the wax. For that way, later on, if you want to go ahead and apply the ceramic coating, you can hit me up later about it and we can go ahead and work out that pricing for it. So he ended up going with me. We're going to go ahead and do a degrease rinse, foam wash, dress trim, dress tires. For the paint, we're going to go ahead and do a clay bar, iron decontamination, and a one-step paint correction. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of degreaser with water. As far as that goes, it's 1-to-1. And then I'm also going to use my hyper wash with Meguiars to top it off after I'm done. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and do a pre-rinse. I'm going to use my MTM foam cannon with my hyper wash. There is a little bit of beading, which tells me that there is a light wax on some spots on this vehicle. But the good thing about Meguiars hyper wash is that it's really, really potent. They recommend 400-to-1 for your dilution ratio. I put a little bit more than that just because I want to get rid of this wax, and this is definitely able to remove waxes. beautiful weather to be doing this detailing. It's like perfect weather actually, even if it was a coating. I gotta hurry up and move this vehicle inside the garage because I can already see pollen forming. That's probably what we're gonna do right now. I have all my polishing stuff and coating stuff in there, but whoo, man, I don't know if y'all heard that. If the mic picked that up, mine needs to be popping. Anyway, this is my battery polisher. I absolutely love this thing. Now, because the swirls on here are very minimal, and because I clayed, I'm gonna go ahead and use my orange pad. This orange pad is, everything is listed down in the description like I mentioned before, but this is the SPTA pad. I bought the whole kit off of Amazon and everything. I think it was like 25 bucks for, I think like 5 pads, if I remember correctly. But with that, Carlos Serrano, which I highly recommend his page, y'all should go and check him out. He recommended this Koch Chemie F6, and honestly, I used this for a couple of my coating jobs that I ended up doing in the past, and I absolutely love this stuff. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, highly recommend this. But we're going to go ahead and get started on paint correction. Now, with this type of work, honestly, everybody calls it paint correction. For this specific job, it's more of a paint enhancement, since he really wants it to pop, while also removing very, very minimum swirls. So let's go ahead and get this started. Part of the reason why I really love this Koch Chemie F6 that I was referred to was because I always dealt with a lot of dusting, which if you polish vehicles or whatever, you know what that is. You know how much of a nuisance that can be. And with this stuff, like, it's very, very minimal. I hardly deal with that, but look at that. Beautiful. All right, you guys, so I am done with the paint enhancement, or the paint correction, if you will. Unfortunately, and I apologize about this, I'm dealing with two things. One is I thought I hit record whenever I was doing the iron decontamination part. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record that because I ended up missing the button, unfortunately. The second thing is I ended up doing the paint correction and all that, and my phone is kind of, well, it's been dying, to, lack of better words, and I've been kind of charging it. It's been dying, charging. So in the between of it being charged, I ended up doing a isopropyl alcohol wipe just to remove the residue of all of the polish from the F6 Koch Chemie that I ended up doing for the paint enhancement. So now that we have a prepped paint, I'm going to go ahead and apply the Meguiars Ultimate Quick Wax, which it's just a wax. I know it's not a coating. They wanted to hold off on the coating until a later time, so you may see this vehicle again later in the future whenever it is ready to go ahead and have the coating and everything. But with that, we're just going to go ahead and apply this wax and get it done. So let's do that. This would be a great package for, you know, any detailer who, one is you may not know how to apply a ceramic coating, or you just have customers that don't really want to pay for a coating but really want some work like this done or need some work like this done on their vehicle. You can just offer them a wax and everything, and that way they get the protection. May not be as durable or as long lasting as a true coating, but they'll at least get protection on their vehicle after they get that type of work done on the paint. So me personally, I always try and do, or at least make $100 an hour whenever it comes to detailing stuff like this. Paint correction usually starts off at about $500. Like I said, mainly because it's just all the prep work that goes into it. So that's usually my going rate for anything like this. And you may have a different rate, and that's perfectly fine. But this is my... Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this detailing video. Before I go ahead and jump into the, you know, the after parts of it, I just want to go ahead and give a special thank you to absolutely all my subscribers. As of making this video, I ended up breaking 300, which is honestly mind-boggling in itself. So I appreciate having great customers like this one and having great subscribers like you guys who are joining me along this journey and just kind of seeing where it goes. And I usually try and preface this throughout my other videos, but if you have absolutely any questions about my detailing products, my chemicals, my setup, more than happy to help you out. I'm more than happy to invest in you just as others have invested in me. This isn't, you know, a paid thing as far as you have to pay for anything that I know. This isn't, you know, a trade secret. I'm more than happy to help you out with whatever I have. So with that, if you do have any questions about my tools or products, they're all down in the description. But with that, let's go ahead and check out this car.